Viagra and Cialis are two erectile dysfunction drugs proven to work. Now, researchers have reformulated those medications to treat another disease, pulmonary hypertension. The interesting twist here is that most patients with pulmonary hypertension are women.
We're gonna look for shark's teeth.
A day to dig for treasures with 6-year-old Ethan. It's something Lynn Repsher thought could never happen when she heard the diagnosis 11 years ago.
You're looking at your future thinking that you're gonna have a family, and suddenly you're diagnosed with something that is gonna change your perspective on all of that.
Lynn has pulmonary hypertension, a potentially deadly disease. For years, she dealt with treatment that involved 24-hour-a-day IV delivery of medication through a pump that she had to carry around with her. But now, thanks to drugs that were originally marketed for erectile dysfunction, she's through with all that.
One of the drugs that was reformulated for pulmonary hypertension was Viagra.
Dr. Charles Berger says another one is Cialis. You see, pulmonary hypertension is high blood pressure in your lungs. It happens when the tiny arteries that carry blood to your lungs becomes narrow. Your heart has to pump harder to push the blood through, causing pressure to rise. The increased workload can lead to heart failure. It's like a kink in a water hose. The ED drugs lower pressure in the lungs by opening up the narrowed arteries, restoring blood flow, and reducing the workload of your heart.
So if you can lower those pressures, it's analogous to taking the kink out of the water hose and allowing the flow through the water hose rather than just trying to turn up the pressure at the spigot.
And because doses of ED medications most patients like Lynn take are much lower than those used for erectile dysfunction, there are few, shall we say, unwanted side effects.
No.
In addition to the ED drugs, Lynn also takes another medication, which is administered under her skin through a tiny tube. These therapies have freed her from the hassles of high-maintenance treatment and the symptoms of disease. For Medical Edge, I'm Vivian Williams.
Before we go, a brief look at the main stories. A family of 8 narrow escape in Parkwood Pond. TRC to honor pioneers in communication and showcase the evolution of communications technology in the Virgin Islands. Government plans maintenance program for Road Town. The Reading Council bids farewell to Governor McCleary. Eileen Parsons urges the need for more participation in festival. Patsy Lake will give the August Monday parade a taste of the past, present, and future in honor of the late Corinne Bruley, and our exclusive interview with Queen Shireen about her passion for calypso. In news from the Caribbean, the OECS to launch a labor needs assessment survey across all OECS countries, and West Indies cricket icons Sir Garfield Sobers and Sir Vivian Richards get key roles in the Caribbean Premier League. Remember, you can find all the news stories featured in this newscast as well as previous newscasts on our website, jtvlive.net. You can also watch this entire newscast on jtvlive.net along with JTV's television programs, community, and government events. Additional information can be found on our Facebook page, facebook.com/JTV55, as well as our JTV News YouTube channel, where you can find all our news, features, press conferences, and Spotlight's top news segment with Sean Rose. We welcome your questions and comments. Please email us at jtvnews@hotmail.com. For Sean Rose and the entire news team, I'm Ino Suman. Thank you for watching.
Wardrobe provided by Umi Fashions.